Hey, do you want to know how I eliminated 10 pounds in 1 month? If so, watch this video. I am a huge fan of 21-day challenges. Have you ever done a 21-day challenge? And if so, what were the results? Today, I want to share with you how I, a fitness professional who should not get stuck, but I was stuck, eliminated 10 pounds in 1 month. Now, I say eliminated because I really don't like lose weight, because when you lose something, you usually want to find it, right? Like, oh my gosh, I lost my car keys or I lost my phone. You want it back, right? But when we get rid of fat, when we get rid of unwanted weight, we don't want it to come back. So, if you didn't know, I am Tina, life and health coach, and I take people, women specifically, from good to great to amazing when it comes to their health and wellness. Now, we have been doing our collective, which is Shooting Stars Collective, Elevate 360. That's the name of my business. When you think of Elevate 360, what do you think of? Type in the chat right now. What do you think of when you think Elevate 360? Well, Elevate for me is just going to a higher level, and 360 is everything all around. So when it comes to your health and wellness, we begin with that mindset, right? Everything you put into your mind, that's what's going to come out. Your mind, your body, your soul. And 21-day challenges are just so important for our community. And the one thing that I love most about 21-day challenges is community. It keeps you accountable. It keeps you focused. It's there for you when you're feeling down. It's elevating you when you're, feeling good to make you feel even better. So in our challenges, we've been doing these since July, and every single person, let me repeat, every single person that has participated has learned something, has gained value, has eliminated fat, or whatever it is that they're focused on. And we're doing our next one in September. We know it's back to school, right? Now, some kids get really, really excited when it's time to get back to school. They're excited to go shopping for their book bag, for their lunchbox, for new clothes, right? And some kids are like, I don't want to go back, but they have to, right? So we are going back to fitness. That is the name of this challenge, because we're just taking it right back to the basics. And it's really simple, right? How do you want to look? How do you want to feel? First of all, you, my friends, you are in control of that. You are in control of how you feel, how you look. And when you join our community, oh, baby, not only is it fun and exhilarating, but you get results. And we all want results, right? So first of all, let me tell you how it works. It's going to be for 21 days. That's not too long. And yesterday I was talking about like 21 days. How many hours are in 21 days? Now, first of all, one day is 24 hours. Okay. And did you know we all get the same 24 hours? 24 hours is 24 hours is 24 hours. I don't get more than you. And have you ever wondered why some people get more results or better results or quicker results than other people? It's because they are hustling, they are moving, they are doing the thing, right? If you're laying in bed, eating bonbons, scrolling on social media, watching WWF, hello, you're not going to get those results. So in our 21-day challenge, we are focused, and there's approximately 500, not approximately, there are 504 hours in 21 days. Now think about your sleep. So I said I was going to give you 3 tips on how I eliminated 10 pounds in 1 month. The first one is I added an extra hour of sleep to my regular sleep routine, because sleep is so, so very important. I would always say 7 hours, 7 hours, 7 hours, because before that I was getting less than 7 hours. And I remember my coach said, Tina, you got to get a minimum of 7 hours. So I focused on 7 hours. But as I do research, because I'm always doing research, always studying, they say 7 to 10 hours, depending on your age, your weight, your size, all that sort of stuff. So I decided to add an hour extra sleep to my sleep routine. And the better quality sleep you have is so much better. Let me show you something I did. So I added a little twist to my evening ritual. Alexa, good night. Okay, maybe you didn't see it, but my light turned red. And you probably don't hear that, but there's music playing in the background. So what I did for my night routine is I set some intentions to just make it flow even better. So right now, not sure if you can hear it, there's this calming music. And then I turn my light red so my body knows it's time to shut down. Right? I'm not sure if you ever heard of Ayurveda, but pretty much we wake up when the sun comes up and we should go to bed when the sun goes down, or at least start getting ready. So you want to prep your mind. You want to get off your cell phone, do all those things. So adding an extra hour of sleep is one thing that I did to eliminate the excess fat. The second thing I did was fasting. We have accountability meetings in our group every Monday night at 7:30. And the cool thing about this accountability meeting is we've added a book club to it. And this is the book we're reading, Fast Like a Girl. And I just stretched my fast. Now, years ago, I was always doing 12 hours. 12 hours was just norm. And then about 2 or 3 years ago, I added on. So it was 14 to 16 hours. But I realized I was not getting results. So I had to do it even more. So as a community, as a collective, Sundays, we do a 24-hour fast. I know it sounds crazy, but you got to do crazy things to get crazy results, right? And we're getting results. Now, for me, the 24 hours really wasn't doing much. I think because I do a lot, whatever, I don't know. So I had to stretch my 24 hours to 36 hours. So 1 to 2, maybe sometimes 3 times a month, I do 36-hour fast. So Saturday night, I have my last meal, and Monday morning is when I have my next meal. And it's really not that hard once you get that mindset going. So the second thing I did was fasting. I extended my fast. And these are things that we teach in our community. If you want to join our 21-day challenge, just click the link below, watch it, join us, watch it. It's going to be great. As I mentioned, community. That is the third thing that really kept me focused, right? Being a leader, you got to show up, right? I will never ask you to do something I've never done myself. So I just was a little more intentional. I added walking. Right? I add a little more intentional exercise. And it's not about the intensity, like, oh, I gotta go hard. I gotta do burpees. I gotta do this. No, I actually, if I'm being honest, I curbed down the intensity of my workouts, because when you get over 40, when you get over 50, oh, baby, let me tell you, mama, okay, we have to change the workouts. We have to be gentle with our bodies. And me, I'm that Spartan burpee, jumping on some boxes, doing some air, like going ham. I love it. But my body isn't set up that way. It was just too much. So I've shifted. I'm doing a lot more stretching, a lot more yoga, a little more meditation, right? But those morning rituals, all of these things come to play. If anything I'm saying to you sounds like, ooh, I need that, make sure you join our challenge for September, right? If you're that woman and your confidence is kind of low, you just kind of walk into a room and you're scared to talk, you're scared to lift your head up, this is for you. If you're that woman and you want to feel sexy, like you want your sexy back, right? To be honest, 2 years ago, I did not want to feel sexy. I didn't want to be sexy, right? My jam is traumedy. Traumedy is when the energies of a trauma and a tragedy collide. Everyone goes through it. And in 2016, I went through the biggest traumedy of my life. My beautiful 21-year-old son, Jamal Molly Gaines, was murdered. It was a Friday night. And my life changed in an instant, just like that. And I made a decision that night that I had to push through the pain, right? I had to push through the pain. I had to stay focused, because if I went down that dark road, life would not be the same for me. So when I did that, I realized things would be better. Fast forward to today, traumedy no more, right? And that's how this community and everything keeps it together. So I'm going to wrap up everything for you that I did to eliminate 10 pounds in 1 month. As I mentioned, one, adding an extra hour of sleep. Do that. Your body needs to rest. 80% of the way you look is by what you're eating. It's not only what you're eating, but when you're eating, how you're eating it, right? I stretched my fast out. 80% is your eating. 10% are your genetics, the way your family looks, the way your genes are in your family, right? If your family has big thighs, you're going to have big thighs. And the last 10% is exercise. I used to think exercise was it. Like, I got to work out, I got to work out. But it's such a small number. So, as I said, getting an extra hour of sleep, the fasting when I'm eating, and then the last one, community. Community kept me so focused and on track. So, I want to invite you to join our challenge, 21-day challenge. It's going to get you focused. It's only 21 days. That's it. What do you have to lose? So, click the link down there and join us. All right. Peace and a bottle of hair grease. Bye.